Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to Lynn and Scott in the Philippines. I'm just here by myself right now, so just wanted to give an update. We went up to Makati the other day, Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah, Wednesday. So April 24th is when we went up there. So I just wanted to talk about that for a minute, give you the prices and what I had to pay. And this is my second extension. So it was Wednesday that we went up there. So this is my second extension. And first extension went to Des Marinas, got it done there because we had a few things to take care of over there. And so this time we went up to Makati because we had some other things to take care of up there. So it just kind of makes it convenient to go there. But the immigration officer was at Ayala. Trying to remember now. The Ayala Mall, but it's not the Ayala Mall. It's Ayala Mall Center or something like that. See if I got it on here. But anyway, so that's up on the 5th floor of the place. Pretty easy to find. Escalators going up. It's kind of like an outs. It's a mall, but it's kind of outside mall, so there's no air con unless you're inside the store. But first 3 or 4 floors were escalator, and then we walk up to another flight of stairs to get to where immigration is on the 5th floor. That was pretty easy to find. It didn't take long to do at this place. It wasn't overly packed. I thought it was going to be crowded up for that one, but I think Des Marinas was more crowded than this place, Makati. But it didn't really take us too long. Just because it was my second extension, I didn't realize all the added stuff you had to do for your second extension. So that's why I thought I'd bring this up. Because with the second extension, you have to get an ACR card. And on the ACR card, which is it's good for a year, the express lane fee was 500 pesos. The express lane fee iCard processing was 500 pesos. Then the express lane fee was 500 pesos. Then the express lane fee certification was 500 pesos, which come to a total of 1,500 pesos. And that's it. That's for the I call it the ACR card, or I guess it's an iCard. iCard, they call it. So then on the other side of the receipt, they have Alien Certificate of Registration, which is an ACR card, adult. That was 1,000 pesos. Then you have a head tax, HEAD, head tax, for 250 pesos. And then you have a monthly extension application fee for 300, excuse me, for 300 pesos. Immigration clearance certificate was 700 pesos. Monthly extension fee was 1,000 pesos. So on the first one, I'm sorry, was monthly extension application fee. Then the immigration clearance certificate was 700. Monthly extension fee was 1,000 pesos. Certificate fee was 500 pesos. And then another ACR iCard fee for 2,000 pesos. Legal research fee was 60 pesos. That comes to a total of 6,698 pesos. So with that and the 1,500, was 8,498 pesos. total. That was for my second extension. And now I've heard expats on YouTube say, or not in YouTube, but in some of the groups, tell each other it depends on where you go to get your extensions, what they're going to offer you. This place here, I looked into a 6-month extension. They said you have to go to the main office to get a 6-month extension. Now they could have changed it since then. But when I was in Des Marinas getting my first extension, they said that they could give me a 6-month extension there. Now maybe because it's farther away from Manila, I don't know. But I didn't get it at the time because we didn't bring enough cash for that, and we didn't want to track down the ATM machine and stuff like that. So I just figured, well, we'll just get it next time. And so this place here said that if I wanted a 6-month extension, I'd have to go through the main office to get that. So what's right, what's wrong, I don't know. From what everybody says here, each individual office is different. When I got my extension in Des Marinas, well, that just drew my mind off. So when I got my first extension in Des Marinas, they told me they could get me a 6-month extension. They didn't mention anything about an ACR card, anything like that. So I knew nothing about that at the time. I found out that I could do my extension online, so I went to go online for this extension, and it wouldn't let me go through. So I called the main office, and they walked me through it. But she said, well, you can't do it right now because you have to come into the office so you can get your ACR card. So when you go in and do your second extension, you order your ACR card, you pay for it and everything, but then you have to go back to whatever office you want them to send that to, and that takes anywhere from 7 to 10 days. They said. So they told me to give them a call around May 6th, and I can come in anytime after that. Once the card comes in, I don't have to rush down there and get it. Once the card's there, it'll be there for me when I get over there. So we got some more things to do up there, so we'll probably go right after that. But it's just kind of strange because you get different information from each office and stuff. Um, and at that office in Des Marinas, they said you have to pay the express fee no matter what. Over here, they said, well, if you want express, you pay an extra 1,000. Express fee means you get your extension that day. You don't have to go back to get it. Which, if I wasn't getting an ACR card, would have been nice. But I went ahead and did the express anyway. But over here, they were saying I didn't have to do the express if I didn't want to. So I'm finding out that it depends on what office you go to. You're going to get different information, it sounds like to me. I called the main office to get everything right because I wanted to make sure I got everything right this time. Because the big problem was Des Marinas. When I called the main office, she said, well, you're not even in the computer for getting an extension. So at Des Marinas, they do not stamp your passport. They give you a receipt. You get your certificate and you get your receipt. So this is the certificate and this is the receipt. Okay. Come to find out, it sounds like most outlet offices like that do that. They don't stamp your passport. They said if you want it stamped, you can go up to the main office in Manila. Might go up there this time when I go up to get my ACR card. I might go over there and check and see if they'll stamp it for those two, because it's nice to have the stamp in there. You got to carry this stuff around. If you don't have it stamped, you better make sure you got this receipt with you. You got to carry it with your passport and everything, because your passport's not stamped. So that to me is a big deal. Um, let's see. I gave you the prices. So it was like, what I told you, 8,400, whatever. 8,498, I think it was, for this time. So don't expect to go back up there the second time. But then again, if you go to a different office, it might be different. Because that's what I found out when I went to Des Marinas. They were willing to give me a 6-month right there without the ACR card. Now, maybe he didn't mention the ACR card, but maybe because I just was doing the regular extension. I did the first extension you get is for 29 days. But they charge you like it's for 2 months because a 2-month extension with the express fee on it is $3,030, and that's what I got charged for that 29-day extension, which means I pay for the 29-day extension plus my first 30 days that was supposedly free. So if you extend out after your 30 days, it sounds like to me you're paying for that in the arrears. So it is a little different at each office, it sounds like. But if you go to their main office in Manila, you can give them a call. I've called them a couple times, and they're very nice on the phone, explain everything to me, what was going on, because like I said, I was trying to do it online, and she looked it up and she said, no, you need to come in because you got to do your ACR card, so it won't let you do it online this time. So, and that's fine. I had no problem with that. But then when they told me the price, I was like, wow. Well, on the phone, they wouldn't tell me the price of the ACR card. So it all depends on how long you extend out. So the ACR card has its own price, kind of, but kind of not, because as I read to you on the amounts, it's got an alien certificate of registration for adult, and that's 1,000 pesos. And then also down here, it's got an ACR one card fee, and that was 2,000 pesos. So it's almost to me like reading these receipts, and then on the for the 1,500, express lane fee iCard processing 500, express lane fee 500, express lane fee certificates 500. That's for the ACR card. So 1,500 plus 2,000 plus 1,000, 4,500. To me, that's what it sounds like for the ACR card. So we'll see. Like I said, it could, you go to another office, it could be different than what I'm getting, I guess, because that's what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing from the offices. Just everybody's a little different on things. Because when I asked her, she said, I'm not in the computer. I said, what do you mean I'm not in the computer? She said, well, they did not put you in the computer. So when I go back up this time, I got to make sure that on this extension, they at least put me in the computer. Uh, to me, it sounds a little risky not to be in the computer system as getting an extension. So that might be something you want to check on whatever office you go to and ask them, hey, make sure you put me in the computer. She didn't sound concerned about it at the main office when she told me that. I said, oh, they didn't put you in the computer. So it sounds like something that might happen quite often. Hope not, but it sounds like it might be. But I might go by the main office when I go pick up my ACR card this time, just check on things and see if there's any other surprises coming up. And there's a couple other things I want to check on too that I don't want to talk about now because I don't have the answers. Like I said, I've only been here a couple months, so this is new to me also. I'm just spreading the word on how much they charge me. Whatever you guys got charged from your extensions or something like that. If you guys already done extensions, maybe it's a different price. I don't know. I don't know. I just worry about what I got to do here. And I just thought I'd share this out just in case somebody else out there is coming over. And because I didn't know nothing about the second extension was going to be 8,000 something total. I thought, oh, okay, they just showed for a 2 months extension 3,030. I didn't know about the ACR card and everything like that. So that probably my fault. I didn't do my due diligence. But once I found out about it, I was ready for it when I got up there. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I appreciate you stopping by and watching. Y'all have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. We'll see you next time on Lynn and Scott's in the Philippines.